What is up, everyone? Welcome back. It is time for our fun, chill, and interactive weekly stream of American Truck Simulator here on DSPGaming. We're just getting started tonight. The game had an update, but I'm not sure exactly what it updated. If you remember last time, we did our longest drive ever. We went from like southeastern Texas all the way up through into Denver, Colorado, which is a humongous area. I'd like to show you. We went from like down here all the way through up and ended up and stopped at Denver, Colorado. So that was a huge job. We got paid like $38,000 or something crazy like that. So now we know these jobs are viable. As long as I remember to stop and rest during the jobs, we have a durable truck to do it. We have enough gas that we don't have to stop to refuel. It's just a matter of getting that road rest so you don't fall asleep at the wheel. So I'm not sure what we're going to do tonight. What we could do is we could see what jobs are available. I mean, we're right near Denver, so maybe we take a job out of Denver and we see what's available. Is there like another long job? This one goes to Boise, Idaho. Oh my God, look at that. Pretty good. I mean, this one would go Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, all the way to western Idaho. So it's a super long haul. We're hauling a double long trailer of rice. See that? Two carriages or two cars. That would be tougher for sure to try to make big corners. And because we have to go through so many states, there may have to be some city driving, which would be very annoying, right? So could be interesting. What's this one? This is just beverages. This one goes to Phoenix, Arizona. So this one goes back down through New Mexico to Arizona. This would get us back to the West Coast. Maybe that's what we want to do. We haven't been to the West Coast in this game in a long time. I know I don't want to go back to Texas. What about this one? New Mexico? Nah, if we're going to do that, we might as well just go to Phoenix. All right, so what do you guys think? Should we go north and west all the way to Idaho, pick some potatoes, or should we head south and west down to good old Arizona, Phoenix? Where do you guys want to head tonight? What do you think? Idaho? Idaho. Arizona, but a lot of Idaho. Because the two trailer job, it's gonna be tougher. We might get it stuck. The two trailers is really long. All right. Consensus seems to be Idaho. So that's probably the job that we'll take on. And remember, this is gonna take all night. This job is so lengthy that this is probably going to take all night to do, so this will be our entire stream. Here, we have a new alcoholic cider to try tonight. It's the same company from last week, the Avid Company. Oh, wow, it was deleting the can. Avid Company, sorry it's mirrored there. I had to mirror the camera to fit properly for Truck Sim streams. But it's called Black Dragon Imperial. I don't know what that means. Dragon fruit? Black dragon? Like, what flavor is that? Let's try it. It's a Pacific Northwest Brewing Company that does these. So let's give it a go. Let's see what this tastes like. This is like 8.5% alcoholic volume, I believe. It smells like beer almost. Well. I have no idea what that's supposed to taste like. Like, it's not bad, but it's something very sweet, and it's mixed with the cider. So it's kind of weird, honestly. Like, last week I did one that was weird because it was blueberry and pomegranate, so it was like tart on tart with the cider. I didn't really like that one. This one is like sweet with the cider, but I don't know what it is. It's okay. Oh, man. We're going to have to move the pop-ups. Pop-ups are blocking my face right now. Let's get those to the other side of the screen for tonight. Here we go. That way you can actually see me. Just kick pop-ups moving. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, thank you to Swamp Dog Clyde, who gifted a membership. Thank you, Swamp Dog Clyde, for that. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Here we go. All right. Jade says, can we get a blue truck with black flames? Well, Jade, let's see where the night takes us. Let's do the job. And if we have extra time at the end to get the truck fixed or painted, maybe we'll do it then. But I think that this is going to be a very long undertaking, this job. This is going to take all night because it's such a long drive. So, oh, excuse me. Whew. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's take the job, right, Boise, Idaho? Let's get started. See, all I need to do, I need to repair my truck, but I can't. We were trying to look for a place to repair it. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I definitely don't want to do what I just did. I want to do this. Unnamed save. This is from last time, right? Yeah, this is it. Because I don't want to rest. That's going to screw me up, and I'm going to be late for the job. Okay, so let's do this again. Jobs. Freight market. Here we go. There it is, Boise, Idaho. Yeah. All right. Do not hit enter and end up sleeping again. That would be bad. All right, let's go. If there was a repair shop right here, I would actually look at paint and I would try to fix my truck, but there was no repair shop nearby. We weren't able to do that. Just gonna cut through here. Through this. Okay, there we go. What's up, Mr. Dude? How you doing, Mr. Dude? What are we doing on? Kick is saying hi to Jade tonight. That's nice of them. You're going right or left, I don't know. Oh, the GPS now says to go left, so I'm gonna do an illegal U-turn. There we go. There we go, right up on the sidewalk. Beautiful. Destroy all that. Destroy all that grass. There we go. Bolts flying everywhere. Perfect. Okay. Is it? Oh, it's pouring rain? Why is it pouring rain, but a blue sky? I mean, that's bizarre. That's weird as shit. Pouring rain, but a blue sky. Go. Looks a little crooked. Here we are. I gotta remember, we're still on these local roads, so the speed limit's way down. Oh, I see. Buckwell says I might want to turn up the force feedback since I have new giant muscles. I see. Yes. No, what I have to do is I have to be careful of my own strength. I might accidentally rip the wheel into pieces tonight with my giant muscle-bound arms. I don't want to do that. The wheel was too expensive. Punk? Yeah. I'm sorry, but that horn sucks. That horn is wimpy, right? That horn does not sound good at all. It's like really low. How does the volume sound? You guys want me to up the game volume? Because I think I lowered it for Silk Song earlier today. You might need me to increase it. Do I remember singing Gold Grind when I played Baldur's Gate 3? No. How could I possibly remember that? Not like anything notable happened during that playthrough or anything. What a snooze fest. Volume's okay for now? Okay. If you guys want me to increase the game volume, let me know, okay? No? Do I like pumpkin spice? To an extent, I do. I like some pumpkin spice treats. You know, they have cookies and things this time of year. I enjoy a pumpkin spice flavored coffee or latte or something. But I'm not one of these people that goes crazy and because it's fall now, everything has to be pumpkin spice. I think that's too much. And some people just go too crazy for it. Especially when they charge you, like, way extra. Like, what was it, a few weeks ago? My wife and I ordered IHOP actually for a breakfast. And, you know, you could get the side of pancakes with any combo. So I think we each got an omelet. And it's like regular pancakes, they're included with the combo. Or you could get pumpkin spice pancakes, seasonal favorite. Oh, sure, maybe we'll get that. How much is that? $5 extra. What? It's pumpkin spice. All you're literally going to do is take a spice mix of probably like cinnamon or something and just go, ugh, into the pancake batter. You charge me $5 for that? But there's some people who will go crazy for it, be like, oh, I need it. I need pumpkin spice. I'm going to spend $5 for the pancakes. Like, no, I'm not. I'll just, if I'm going to have it, I'll just have the plain. Ridiculous. I do like the pumpkin spice Frappuccino, actually, from Starbucks, but I haven't had one in many years. The pumpkin spice Frappuccino has so many calories that I probably wouldn't even like it today. I've lost my sweet tooth as I get older. I don't really care too much for sweet stuff unless it's chocolate. So I'd probably take like 2 sips and I'd be like, ugh, too much. Have I had Tabasco sauce on pancakes? No, I have not. I do like Tabasco sauce on various different things. I've certainly never tried it on pancakes. That's the last thing I would think to put it on. I still don't understand why it's raining when it's blue skies. I think the game is confused. Mozzie, how are you tonight? Mozzie with a $5 super chat says, I'm happy you're playing Truck Sim again. I've been waiting or watching your Until Dawn playthrough from like 2015 and it feels like a time capsule. Yeah, that was relatively close to when I had just moved out here. That was one of the rare games at that time that I used Facecam for, because back then I did not use Facecam all the time for my playthroughs at all. It was actually a rarity. It was either like Dark Souls or a horror game like that I would use Facecam. And I just remember playing the game and loving it because it's like an interactive horror movie and it's funny. You can make fun of the actors and the silly stuff happening in the game. Pretty fun game for a first time playthrough for sure, because you have no clue what the hell's going on. The game really does have a bunch of twists and stuff. But yeah, like at the time, some people said that was one of my best playthroughs of all time. What's a shame is that what just happened? I didn't mean to drift. I swear I had my foot on the brake, so I had my foot on the brake here, and I can't see the light. Oh, now it's green, so I can go. Stop! Now I can't go because now it's going to be red. They're going to say, you broke the law. Now I have to wait again. Fucking stupid thing. Anyway, yeah, it's a shame because now they don't really make many of those games anymore, right? If you think about it, that whole kind of choose your own adventure, story-based, narrative-driven game. It was so prominent because of Telltale Games, and you had Don't Nod, and then you had Quantic Dream. So you had 3 really prominent game dev companies all making those kind of games. And they were all different styles, right? Like some were horror, some were just more drama, some were known IPs that they bought the licensing for, some were just original stories. And that was a great time. But now it's few and far between when you get those games, right? And then when you get them, half the time they suck. It's like, man, what happened? Remember Life is Strange 1, how good it was? And now you play the newer ones, you're like, oh, what did they do? It went off the rails with this crap, with these agendas and stuff. And, you know, Telltale went out of business, and they haven't pumped out another game since, even though they did come back. They got bought out. They haven't made another game. There is supposed to be a new Supermassive Games horror game coming out. It was supposed to come out this month, and it got delayed till next year. So that sucks. I really would have liked to have a Supermassive horror game to play and react and chill with you guys with, but they didn't. They canceled, or not canceled, they delayed it. So we gotta wait. So thank you, Mozzie. You know what? Before I forget, let me get Mozzie on the leaderboard for that super chat, because I might forget. Jade is saying, well, how was support earlier today? It was great. Every time we play Silk Song, we hit the goal or exceed it, and we actually exceeded it. We actually exceeded the goal on the day stream. I was very pleased. Silk Song went well. We're now in the infamous Bile Water, which apparently everyone says is like the most annoying dungeon in the game. I honestly didn't think the dungeon was very annoying. There is an annoying walk back to the boss that everyone says is one of the toughest bosses in the game, and I'm on that boss right now. So Buckwell says, can I move a gifted sub from earlier to now? What on earth are you talking about, Buckwell? No. I don't think I'm going to allow someone who already contributed to a different stream to try to move it to another stream. I think that's a little bit too complicated for my level of product, if you know what I'm saying. I don't think we've gotten there yet. That's pretty crazy. All right. Oh, is there a... Oh, hold on. Someone was saying there were some kicks. Again, it sucks. I can't see the kicks. It was... Who was it? Flufflaflunky. Flufflaflunky with a 100 kick. Thank you to Flufflaflunky. Appreciate that. We're up to 25 bucks of support so far tonight. Thank you all. Tonight, I would really appreciate kick support if I could get some, being that tonight and tomorrow's daytime stream are the last 2 streams of the week for kick. And basically, I get paid for that this week, so it'd be great to get a little bit of a boost tonight over on kick. Subs or kicks would be great. Trying to still earn back the subs that I lost, but it doesn't look like we're going to get them. It is what it is. Oh, another 100 kicks. Who's that from? Also from Flufflaflunky. Thank you, Flufflaflunky, for another 100 kicks. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Can we get bigger than 100 kicks? Remember, we have animations for 500, 1,000, and 2,000 kicks? Yeah. And we rarely see the larger denominations. We see those animations like once ever. Okay. Well, what's on everyone's mind tonight? How's everyone doing? What's going on in your worlds that you want to chat about tonight? Tag me in either chat. Here, I'll type into the kick chat so you guys can actually tag me. There you go. Please tag me and let's see what's going on. Are we almost to this job? Yes, we're 1 minute away. This job seems to be taking forever to get to. Where is it? Now it says 0 minutes. What is going on? Now it says 18 minutes. What? How do I get to this job? Wait, what's going on right now? Is the map screwed up? What in the hell is this? It's supposed to be taking me to the job. It drove me in a circle. So was I already at the job? I think what they're saying is I was already at the job, but the game didn't tell me that. So I drove in a fucking circle like an idiot. I think the job is right here. Buckwell, why did you say something? You play this game all the time. Why you gotta open your mouth? Oh shit, here we go. Okay. All right, I missed it. Good, I didn't get hit. So how do I get in here? It was right here. Buckwell, gotta open your mouth. No, I don't know anything about LeBron James announcing his retirement. I don't watch basketball. I don't even know how long he's been playing. How long has LeBron James been a pro player? Okay. There it is. That's the one we want. We want the rice, the double-decker truck, or the double-length truck, I should say. Okay. I've played Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank in the past, so I don't know if anyone would be interested in seeing me play them again. Maybe if they, like, remastered them for another modern audience, but I don't know. I don't know. The thing, I feel like the platformers have really fallen off and no one really asks for them anymore. Tomorrow we're going to do Super Mario Galaxy 2 and hopefully it works because, like, I've never played it and I really want to. So I hope that people do come by for it and will hang out and enjoy it. And it works well for variety in the schedule. But the whole, you know, PS3, PS2 era platformers, I never really get requests for those anymore. I did a long time ago and I think it was because back then, when I started as a YouTuber, I had never played those. I had missed that whole PS2 era of games. So it was fascinating to see me play this era of games that I knew nothing about. But I feel like I've played them all at least once, so I don't know how much interest there would be in seeing me play them a second time. Okay. We are attached, and we are off. Here we go. It's fine if you want to give kicks over subs. That's totally fine. Like I said, I just like some support on kick tonight. Last week we had a big drop in subs, but we actually got a lot of kicks. And like I said, tonight's stream and tomorrow's stream in particular would help a lot to have kicks on the stream. Thank you to Fluffa Flunky with that absolutely disgusting animation. 500 kicks from Fluffa Flunky. Let's get him up on the leaderboard as the top kicker tonight. Here we go. Have I ever played an anime fighting game for a change? I've played a few, but not too many. Like, for example, some would say King of Fighters is anime-ish. To be honest, I don't really think it was at the beginning. Like, old SNK games didn't look anime-ish, but then they changed the series to look way more anime-ish over the years. But that's probably the most anime-ish one I play. You know, there's ones like Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, stuff like that. I never really got into those. Drove right into me. Nice. Look at that. Look at the car. Look at the car. Fuck that idiot. All right. It's fine. I gotta repair this truck eventually anyway. I was going to beforehand, but I couldn't find a shop, so fuck them. I mean, if you really want to drive into a double-decker truck that's turning in front of you like an idiot, I mean, go for it. I'm the robot computer user that can't be hurt. You're the in-game avatar. You're the one whose car got wrecked, you dunce. All right. Oh! Well, we got a problem because I'm a double-decker truck. I can't stop. I have to brake insanely early now. Damn. So, yeah, that really sucks. Is this car in front of me going to go or not? It might not because I clobbered him. I'm going to have to go around him. I couldn't stop the car at all. Like, I could not brake at all. And I floored it and I couldn't stop it, so... No insurance info exchange in this game, no. Whoa, Shot X with an incredibly generous 2,000 kicks. That is very much appreciated. Thank you so much, Shot X. Let me get you on the leaderboard in a sec. Now I'm blowing this red light. They'll probably give me a ticket. Oh, they didn't. I guess I was far enough under it. They didn't give me a ticket. Wow, this is going to be hard because it's going to be very hard to brake with the double truck here. Thanks so much, Shot X, man. Let's get that on the leaderboard. So Shot X has now beaten Fluffa Flunky. What was it, Shot X? I missed the rest of the name. If you don't mind, Shot X, I'm just going to say Shot X because I missed the rest of your name, but we all know who you are. 2,000. I think, is that the most? That's the most anyone has ever sent is the 2,000, right? Yes, because there are larger denominations. There's isn't there 5,000 and then like 20,000 and 50,000? Like, are there insane ones? Let's see. Let me look here. There is 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, and 50,000. So the most I've gotten is the 2,000. Thank you so much, Shot X. You are tied as the top ever kicker on Kick. Thank you for that. Maybe one day I'll get a nice 50,000. That would be very, very much appreciated if that ever happened. Thank you. You'd also get a nice grenade emote, I guess, in the chat. We haven't seen that before. Very good. So with that, we are at 50 bucks of support. I think we're at 51. And climbing tonight. Thank you so much, Shot X, for that. Can we get some support either on YouTube or maybe a tip? I don't think we have any tips tonight. Maybe one, if that. We only have like one super chat or two. Let's get some support spread around, my friends. Ministry of Support says, I buy a lottery ticket a day, so if I ever win the lottery, I'll give you an insane tip. That's on you. I'm certainly not asking for that. If you like the content and you feel beholden to support the content, go for it. But I'm not going to say, hey, well, if you win $1 million, you better give me at least 200K. Absolutely not. It's up to you to decide what you want to give me. You want to give me a $5? You can give me a $5. That's okay. Cold bologna sandwiches with a $2 super chat. Says Phil needs a how am I driving call. Yeah, I think so. After that rear-ended fender bender, that was totally my fault. I didn't realize that my brakes weren't going to work so well. That's on me. I'll take the blame on that, but hopefully now I'll be able to brake. It is true, Kick is carrying the stream tonight for support. That is a correct assessment. All right, cruise control time. While we're cruise controlling, let me see if I can add that to the leaderboard. Cold bologna sandwiches. So now we're at 53 and climbing tonight. Did I do that right? No, I did not. There we go. Oh, shit. I'm veering through lanes. I'm veering through lanes. Oh, okay. No, I missed the exit. Shitty dicks. Oh, fuck. I guess I can't really back up with this truck, can I? It doesn't really work, does it? Not when you have two trucks behind you. It ain't gonna work. Oh, and there was another truck in the way anyway, so. Well, I guess now we just insanely increased our drive by missing the exit. Abdullah, of course we all know that. He says LTG says that he's now raised his prize from $5,000 to $50,000 to play you, and he wants to see you do bench or do a ridiculous workout to do it. He's just dodging you. He's never going to play you because he knows you'll beat him. No, here's the funny part about it. Someone showed him a clip from this stream last week. Now, if you remember, I don't remember how we got, someone had asked me about LTG and we were talking about it or whatever, right? And all it was someone was bringing up, I guess, him being on Kick. And I told the story of how basically LTG is a slave to Kick because he has to pay Kick back all this money for fraud that supposedly he's committed. Apparently he was in cahoots with someone, or it was him who gifted a bunch of either fake subs or subs that were like Argentinian or whatever. So basically Kick lost a whole bunch of money. I don't know how it works. I don't know if they charged them back or whatever. But the thing was, the way he timed it so that Kick would have paid him for it already. Like I said, the way that Kick pays is that they pay you once a week on a Thursday for everything that you've done through Tuesday. So he literally dropped these fake subs on like a Monday or Tuesday so that he would get paid for it right away, then charge them back. So because he did that, Kick determined he was involved and threatened him and said, listen, if you don't pay us back for the money we already paid you, we're going to sue you. So they turned his account to a negative balance. So he's been streaming for like 2.5, 3 months on Kick, trying to pay off a negative balance in the red because they overpaid him and he tried to scam them and they caught him. So anyway, I was talking about this going on last week on this stream. So someone clipped it and sent it to him, right? He literally starts talking about, oh, this guy wants to play me in Street Fighter and now he has to pay $50,000. And then he says he has to bench press twice, 315 pounds. He has to do 2 squats at 315 in a public gym. And I'm thinking to myself, when last week at all did we talk about Street Fighter? Did once last week did this Truck Sim stream, did I ever mention, oh, I want to play him in Street Fighter and he's dodging me? No, I didn't. That never happened. This guy is literally obsessed with the fact that he knows that if we were to play Street Fighter, I would beat him. He's actually increasing the qualifications for the match to happen when I'm not even talking about the match anymore. Like, I know he's not going to do it. I know he's a coward. I know he sucks and he's never going to beat me. So he's never going to accept the match under any circumstance. If I had 50K right now, he'd make another excuse. So he's never going to do it, get it? But the funny part is he starts getting defensive. That's it. Now it's $50,000. Now he's got to bench this. He's got to do that. Like, we weren't even talking about that last week. I don't care. What's the point of playing him if, you know, he's always going to dodge? He's never going to accept, so I don't even bring it up anymore. So he's so butthurt and scared. He literally thought that just because I brought him up that I was talking about a match against him. I wasn't. I don't even see the reason to pursue it anymore because we all know he's a coward and a scrub. So there's no point. Just why even bring the fucker up anymore, right? I only bring him up to make fun of him because he's a fucking no-load loser. And, you know, he tried to dump on me for years and years and years, and now the tables have turned. He's the one who's financially in a really bad spot. He's the one gifting himself fake candies every night to make himself look good. Yo, it was funny as shit, though. So like 1 or 2 nights ago, he was streaming, and someone comes into his chat. He's supposed to be playing a money match. Not really a money match, but someone apparently paid him to play him in Tekken 8, right? So the person uses Reina at like exclusively, like it's a Reina player. And just as the match is about to start, he's talking all cocky and stuff. And then someone drops him 100 memberships or 100 subs somewhere. And he goes, whoa, thanks for the 100 members. Oh, but if they're real, but I don't know. Last time they, you know, you have to understand they weren't. And then he starts to play, and immediately the Reina player like bends him over, spreads the cheeks, and starts pumping. Like he just got completely rocked like 12 rounds straight. He didn't even win at all. He got completely demolished by this guy. And you can see at first he was trying hard, and then after he lost once or twice, his face went completely solemn like this. And he said nothing. He became completely dead silent. And then so he loses, right? Miserably. This guy bodies the fuck out of him. And the match ends. He rage quits at the end. The final match, he rage quits out of it like he always does. And then he goes, so yeah, so I just accepted the money and I gave the guy a win for free. I didn't even try. Wait, what? No, here's what happened, all right? He played this guy, and this guy obviously is really good at Tekken. In fact, what happened was LTG was using his Victor, who's his best character, and as he's playing and trying to attack, the guy just literally sidestepped every attack he did and counter hit him, and he had no idea what to do at all, because he doesn't know how to play Tekken 8. He only knows how to abuse shit that no one knows about or doesn't know because they're all scrubs. So he literally got bodied by a player who just understands the game mechanics way better than him, and he couldn't do shit. But his mind, he says, oh, someone disrupted his cognitive, right? So I guarantee you, someone dropped 100 fake subs at the very beginning of the money match to fuck his head over. So that way there was no way he was going to concentrate during the match, and that's exactly what went down. When the 100 subs dropped, he immediately said, oh, if these are real, I don't know if these are real. And then immediately he got destroyed. He just could not fucking concentrate and cope, and just demolished. So that was pretty entertaining. And, you know, that's what happens. That's what happens when you're someone who's a phony and a fake, and you fucking go on your streams talking shit about how rich you are and how big you are. But then you finally realize you're not bulletproof, right? You're streaming for kick as a slave to pay back the money that you stole from them for months on end. So you're not making anything. You're trying to get yourself out of a fucking hole. Like, he's not already in a hole bad enough. Now he's trying to get himself out of a kick debt hole, which is hilarious. And now he can't trust any contributions whatsoever. Like, literally, he cannot trust a single contribution that comes into his streams because there's actively people who are fucking with him and constantly giving him fake contributions to charge him back. And it's just completely mind-fucking this guy. Well, what happens when you're an asshole? All right, anyway, so someone who's named Dale Hader did a $2 super chat. Would you collab with Lumix? Collab. How exactly would I collab with Lumix? Where did I see this? You'd like to see this video too? There's this place, Jared, I don't know if you heard about it. It's called YouTube. They have all kinds of shit on there. You can find that right now if you want. Anyway. So, I don't know what you mean by collab with Lumix. What exactly would a collab be with Lumix? Lumix is one of Wings' detractors who just does highlights of Wings and things that Wings says. So I don't know how I would exactly collab with him. I don't do that content. Jade says, here's Johnny. Yep, one of the many nice Halloween animations I have for this month. I love them. Mia says, I don't think you should get involved with LTG. He seems unhinged and possibly dangerous. LTG would have to get permission from his grandmother to leave his house in order to do anything. And as you can see, he's stuck streaming pretty much nonstop because he's so much in debt, probably to 1 million people for everything that's paid for around him. He doesn't have time to fuck with anybody. He just talks. I'm not too worried about it, trust me. All right. I can't turn on my wipers. The rain actually ended. I didn't notice. Now wait, I just went cruise control at 55 and they lowered the speed limit to 50. What is with these roads? This is annoying right now. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about this. Maybe you guys didn't hear this yet. World of Warcraft got rid of battling with your pets. If you didn't know, in World of Warcraft, you had the ability to earn a pet in-game, and then they had a system where you could have the pets battle each other, like side battles and stuff. I guess it was just like a side activity. It wasn't like anything super serious. But they had to get rid of it because Nintendo patented the ability to catch creatures and have them fight against each other. I'm not kidding. So because Nintendo patented this, i.e. for Pokemon, even though so many games have had it before, game companies are now pussying out and afraid they're going to get sued by Nintendo and removing stuff like that from their games. And I guess World of Warcraft was the first one to do it. Pretty messed up. The Block says, I'm playing World of Warcraft right now. It's still in there. Well, it was in the news this morning. I didn't cover it because I didn't do a podcast today, nor did I think it was super important, but there was news stories about it this morning. By the way, guys, did I shout everything out up to now? Because as I was telling my story there, I might have missed a few things on Kick there. So let me know if I missed any contributions, okay? Well, let's go. Let's get some support for the stream. We're a third of the way to the goal. Let's keep going. Let's get some subs, some super chats, some tips. How about some kicks? Let's go. Jay says he would like to see a Friday the 13th tip animation. In truth, I have not really added too many new animations recently. I think in the last couple of years, I only added a couple. I'm rolling with the stuff I already have. But if we ever do have new animations, I think a Friday the 13th one would be nice. But the thing is, how would I get my face on Jason? Like, Jason always has the hockey mask on. And the few times he had it off, he was a zombie. So I'm not sure how we would make that one happen. Oh, man. Let's see. We are halfway tired already. We get tired fast, huh? This is some pretty unique driving. We're basically going through these little, like, canyon driving areas, mountains. You know, we're driving through the middle of them, which is kind of nice. The only thing I don't like is the speed limits keep changing on me, which is very annoying. Ministry of Support says, as AI gets better, I'm excited to see what new animations will happen. Yeah, and you know they will. Right now, AI is like, it's doing a good job with pictures and stuff. Like right now, if I go to Grok on X and I say, hey, make a picture of, you know, me fused with this or, you know, this or that, it'll do a good job. That's how I got the thumbnail for my Worst Games Ever marathon like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It took a few tries to tell it what to do, but it did pretty good after like 5-6 tries. As for video, I don't think that we're really there yet, but give it a few years, it'd probably be like amazing. We'd be able to do video clips, you know, fuse me with Freddy Krueger and have me laugh maniacally or something, right? And they'll probably do it. They'll have a video clip of it. No, I agree, Abdullah. I think AI is being used. If you want to use AI for technological purposes, like for example, how I'm using it right now. I have no background behind me. It removed my chair. It removed all that stuff. That's cool, right? Like, that's what I think AI could be used for well. Or if you really just want to toss a quick thumbnail together or something like that, that's all good. I don't think AI should be writing movies and books. I don't think AI should be writing TV shows, writing entire musical compositions that are to be used and sold as like an album somewhere. You want some instrumental background music or something? AI, it's okay with that. But I don't want them going crazy and having AI doing all the important stuff. I feel like those are things that humans should be doing. Those are meaningful things, right? I don't want music, movies, TV, and everything just to become, just for the sake of selling it, rather than to have some emotion or meaning or inner feeling behind it, right? AI can't really do that right now. Oh, Troy, did you? What happened over there? Troy says that he did contribute on Kick. Oh, let me look. There's Shocks. I don't see it, Troy. Troy, what did you contribute? You gave the 2,000. Oh, are you Shocks? Oh, I didn't know that was you over on Kick. Well, cool. Thank you, Troy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the 2,000 kicks. I had no idea that was you. I used your account name over on Kick. Thanks so much. Cool. Someone just said, am I implying that at one point AI will have feelings or emotion? I mean, if it contains sentience, because really that's how you get those things, right? When you have sentience, that's when you have true feelings and emotions. Right now, AI is just imitating the behavior of humans. It's not actually having the ability to create that behavior naturally or organically. It's just copying what others have done. And not even that well. Like, I'll give you an example. When I was making the thumbnail for my Worst Games Ever marathon, so I wanted a thumbnail that was going to have all the characters from the marathon that I knew were going to be involved. So I said, make a thumbnail that has Bruce Lee, Gollum from Lord of the Rings, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, King Kong, and a big rig truck, and put them all in a scene, in an alley, or at nighttime or at daytime. And so I would just say, go ahead. And it would continuously mess up. So first, what it kept doing, issue number 1, it kept fusing Gollum and E.T. together for absolutely no reason. Like, I told it I wanted individual characters, but it kept fusing the two together no matter what I did. So then I had to say, basically, give each one, but only use each character once. And, you had to be, like, so crazy specific, because AI is stupid and will just do weird things unless you give it insanely specific criteria of what to do. It kept giving me 2 and 3 Gollums instead of just 1 Gollum. So it probably took me maybe like a half an hour of trying different things. And also, if you don't even tell it what aspect ratio to generate, it'll do like randomized aspect ratios that are weird as shit. Like, why would I want a picture that's a skinny thing like this? But it would give you one. You're like, what the fuck? So you really have to be like ultra specific, like the baby it, Like, I need it in this criteria, in this widescreen, with this many characters, once each, this kind of lighting, and then finally, after like a million tries, it gives you what you want. It's work right now, but that's the thing. As AI improves, it's going to get better and better, and then things are going to be easier to do. Case in point, when I started using the AI background removal tool in January, it would not do chairs at all. So I had to get that green screen cover and turn on a green screen effect. But now AI is good enough that here we are, I don't need it, and it's perfectly removing my chair. Way less work for me every time that I stream. And the effect is actually getting better. You see the effect better around my hair and everything? It is improving. But what can it do right now? Hats of any kind. Like, we tried a cowboy hat, we tried my Sonic hat, it just deletes the hat. But it could do hair. So it can do wigs, but it can't do hats. Now, give it another year, maybe then it'll be able to do hats, right? We'll see. Okay. Yeah, Jade, I know it's a shame. It's a true shame because I really like Hades 2. I love the game. I loved it when I played it a year and a half ago. I played 8 hours of it in early access, and people said, stop playing it. You're playing early access. We don't want to see any more. Play it when the game comes out. So I didn't play it immediately when the game came out last week, but then people asked me this week to play it. I played 2 streams of it. One did well, one flopped miserably. And I've been asking ever since Friday night, hey guys, was it a one-off? Was it an issue that people just couldn't make the stream? Or are people actually like bored? And guess what? No one has really brought it up again. It's been a dead issue. Like more people are like, are you gonna play Mario Galaxy 2? I'm like, I guess so. Since everyone's bringing up Mario and no one's talking about Hades, I guess you guys don't care. So it is what it is. I like Hades 2. I would have loved to play the game, but it seems like the audience doesn't want it. There's not much I can really do about that. What are we hauling? We are hauling a double trailer of rice across like 4 states. Speaking of which, soon I will have to sleep. Not yet, but soon we will have to sleep. I don't even think that we are halfway to our job yet. Okay. About 5 to 10 more minutes, and I need to go on a break here. Way station bullshit. They're gonna say my truck is all destroyed, which I know. I'm not dumb. I wanted to get it repaired, but there was no repair place to do it. My truck just vanished from existence. Did you see that? It disappeared. Okay. No, we do not have a rice cooker. Be more careful next time. Well, look what you did, you stupid idiots. What you made me do. You want me to have a weigh station, but it's too narrow for my truck. Now I'm wrecked. It's your fault. Okay. Thoughts on WWE related issues? No, I have no thoughts. No thoughts on WWE at all. My mind is empty. I haven't watched it, haven't given it a thought, don't care. No, I don't know what you're talking about with Twitch banning companies from advertising. I haven't streamed on Twitch in like 5 years. I don't know what the hell you're speaking of. But I could doing a chess stream. I did a chess stream. I did it twice. Once I did it during a marathon. It was a viewer's choice marathon. And then people wanted it back, and I tried it one more time. The thing about the chess streams are, like, I enjoy them because I haven't played chess in a very long time. And I enjoy the game. And, you know, there's a lot of strategies and things that I don't remember. And I was trying to, like, refresh myself on the rules and play. The problem is, basically, the chess that I was playing was, like, speed chess or whatever, which I've never played. So with speed chess, you got to hurry to make your moves. So I can't really think about what I want to do, and I always make stupid moves. So I feel like if I played it a lot more, I'd get better, and it would be interesting. But here's the problem. People didn't really care. Like, the streams didn't do that well. People were saying that it was boring because I was, like, so focused on the game that I wasn't talking. So I never went back and did any more chess after those 2 streams. They didn't do well. All right. No, I did not see that you can rewind on Twitch now. So they finally trying to catch up with everybody else, I guess. Guys, it has been over 25 minutes since I got any support on this stream. I'm serious. Are we going to get some support tonight? Do you want Truck Sim to continue? We're almost an hour in, which means we only have half of the way to go. We got to hit the goal tonight, or else that's the end of Truck Sim. Keep in mind, I have many, many games that I'm juggling that I could be giving the slot to, so let's go. Let's get some support rallying tonight for Truck Sim. Let's get some kicks. Let's get some subs on Kick. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some memberships on YouTube. And how about some damn tips? For goodness sake, how about some tips? Don't forget the tips. I don't think we had a tip tonight, did we? No, we haven't had a single tip. Not a single tip tonight. PayPal is very lonely. You understand? Very lonely. Chill Dude keeps begging for an OG badge over on Kick. That's 20 subs. Someone would have to drop a 20 subs to get him an OG badge. I don't know if... Chill Dude, maybe the issue is people don't like you enough. You ever think of that? Like, plenty of people have gotten gifted VIP and OG badges on Kick, and you're not getting one. Maybe you got to start currying favor with the other viewers there. Get buddy-buddy with someone. Someone just called you a loser in the chat. Damn. Oh, shit. I almost missed the exit. Oh, boy. 30-mile-per-hour corner. Okay. Ava, I don't think I head that far. There's plenty of games that can replace Truck Sim, but I don't know specifically what would replace it. Why would I think about that until we definitively know that it's not going to happen, right? I don't waste time on maybes. My time's too valuable to waste on maybes. What are these lights I see blinking in front of me? I don't like this. What is this? Okay. Clout Sippler, what a name. $2 super chat says, what's the favorite DSP tries I ever did? That's a tough question. To be honest with you, I don't remember a lot of the old DSP tries. I don't. You know, if I were to think of the ones I did in the last year since I revived the series, I would say the most shocking surprises of things that were good, one would have been Jollibee, because I never had it before, and I always thought it was going to be bad, and it was significantly great. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Why is Jollibee so good? And then I would say the Arby's burger was actually very, very good for a fast food burger, and I was blown away by that. And also, a local place, Shake and Go, okay? Had never tried them before. The food was outstanding. The shake was super good. Like, the value was great. Everything was amazing. So those are probably my top 3 that I did in the last year. But that's about as best I can do. I can't remember. You know, I've been doing this series since, what, like 2011, 2010, something like that. So I really don't remember every single one that I've done to give you a legit answer on that. All right, we finally got some support. Can we keep the momentum going? Because we're at 57 right now. And we have... I'm going to take a break in just a second. In fact, I'm going to finish this drink, and we are going to take the break. Okay. We need support tonight. Please support American Truck Sim Chill streams if you want to see them continue. If you don't want to see them continue, then by all means, don't support tonight. But if you love these streams and you want them to continue and you scream for them every week like a lot of people do, you got to support, and let's hit that goal. All right, now like one more sip in there. No, I have not had Jollibee since DSP Tries It. Most things you see on DSP Tries It, I never have again. Until we have them on DSP Tries It again, if we do that. Like I said, I don't eat fast food outside of DSP Tries It, ever. Ever. Barbacoa? What's barbacoa? That's from the Mexican restaurant? Jared says order barbacoa from the Mexican. What is barbacoa? I've never had it. No, I don't eat, I do not eat snack pizzas multiple times a week either. That's your retardation talking. If I ate snack pizzas multiple times a week, I wouldn't look like I do right now, trust me. The reason I've lost all this weight, I'm building muscle, is because I'm not eating bad. I'm eating very, very well. Okay. Man tits aren't good, you're right. I mean, you should go talk to PPP about that. He knows all about that. He's the expert. I'm sure he probably has to wear like 7 or 8 brassieres at once. Lucky for me, I'm not in that boat. I'm good. Oh shit, a cop. Oh, I'm not speeding. I was close to speeding. Did you see that? I was at like 52 and a 55. That's actually an interesting question. That would be a good competition. Who weighs more, Wings of Redemption or PPP? I don't know. Because in truth, you see these people and they're all streamers, right? So you have no concept of how big they actually are. And then like when there was the Lol Cow boxing match between Wiggs and Boogie, and you said, what the fuck? Wings is like way bigger than Boogie, right? Like you wouldn't know that. You would have thought that they were like equal, but Wings is like way bigger than Boogie, right? So I wonder. I'm gaining speed, which I don't want to do. Not on a turn like this. Oh, the only thing I know about Cyrax is number 1, he's a character in Mortal Kombat, and number 2, I know of the streamer, but only from a few very minor things I learned when I did my DSP versus the internet show. A few clips people submitted, but I don't really know anything about the guy. No, nor do I give a shit. About our halfway point of tonight. Are we halfway point? I guess it was it 800 miles our job? It might have been. So we might be halfway to our job. The problem is I'm gonna get tired soon. I don't know if we actually have a rest stop coming up where I can sleep. We have enough gas for the trip, I think, but we are getting tired, as you can see there. And I'm a little concerned about that. What? That was a road cone. Dude, that was a road cone, and the game acted like I hit concrete. It's fucking made of rubber. Anyway, yeah, we got a problem here. I'm starting to yawn, and we need a rest stop, and I don't know if there will be one. Well, I mean, that's very fortuitous. Take a look. We're about to hit one. So what we will do, right up next, let's do it, and then we'll take our break. Let's go to this rest stop. Very fortuitous. Speeding violation. Ah, oh, that's a pretty hefty speeding ticket. $1,280, man. Yeesh. Dude, I'm on the brakes. I'm on the brakes, I swear. I couldn't slow down. You can't slow down with this load that we have here. This is nuts, man. Ugh. Okay. Excuse me. All right, probably right here. This is probably the sleep spot right here. Yep. Okay, get some rest. Very good. Let's split the part here, and when I come back, second half of our job, a new drink, and more chill vibes here on American Truck Sim on DSP Gaming. See you then.